Srinagar is all set to host the third working group of G20. This one is on tourism, and what better way to understand what it means than to chat up with representatives of the tourism sector and also group of tourists who have come to Srinagar. Let me begin from my right here. Nasir sir is here with me and a veteran as far as the tourism industry is concerned. Help us understand, sir, what does this event coming to Srinagar, coming to Jammu and Kashmir really mean to you as a representative and to the tourism industry in general?
Thank you for inviting us for this talk on G20. Indeed, a delighted moment for all of us, particularly the stakeholders of Jammu and Kashmir, and particularly I say the tour operators of Jammu and Kashmir, because they are the one who actually do a lot of marketing. They go pan-India and promote Kashmir, promote other destinations. When we were even with Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, we used to promote all the three destinations, and we still continue doing that. And the reason is that before 1989, when India was getting not more than 2 to 2.5 million foreign tourism to the country, in fact, it was the biggest smokeless industry of our country at that time, earning around 40 billion foreign exchange. Kashmir was getting a great share of foreign tourism to over here, and we used to get somewhere around 500,000 to 600,000 or 700,000 tourists even a year to Kashmir, when domestic footfall was very less compared to now.
So what is the numbers now like?
Well, you mean foreigners?
Foreigners?
I think at an average in the last 10-12 years, we have seen a growth of around, it started with practically from 2000. I would say it started with 3-4,000 a year, and we have now reached almost to 35-40,000 a year, including Malaysians and Thai tourists, because they are the biggest numbers.
Okay. I have to point out at this stage that 2019 August onwards, the tourism sector in Kashmir has suffered. First came the abrogation of 370 and the related lockdown, etc. that happened. Then Corona struck, so 2020-21 also didn't see much of tourists come in. Manzoor, because you run and you represent the Houseboat Association here, as far as foreign tourists are concerned, one reason they're not turning up is also because a lot of the Western world is issuing advisories and discouraging foreign tourists to come here in Kashmir. When the delegates from the G20 countries come here and meet, and I think you would be getting a chance to express your side of the story. If you do, what is it that you want to tell them as far as allowing foreign tourists and not giving these advisories are concerned?
Yeah, as far this summit is concerned, it's very important for the tourism sector. It's a third working group coming here for this meeting, and we are hopeful that stakeholders will be also giving a chance to meet them. As far the foreign tourism is concerned, as Nasir Saab said, first we were having the number of tourists coming from all over the world, Europe, Southeast Asia, America, so everywhere. It was one of the top destination among the, as far the tourism map is concerned, around the globe. So as for after COVID or before that, we have some, regarding the Kashmir, number of tourist footfalls was not that much high, especially the foreign tourism, and so many countries have the advisories are there. So we are hopeful with this meeting that the advisories may get lifted. It's kind of promotion itself when such kind of meetings are going to held at some place. So there's a kind of promotion for that place itself. So we are doing this promotions national and international levels. So now we are hopeful that the insurance may be get covered to the foreign tourists. They are worried about their insurance while traveling to this part of the world. So with this hope, we are in this meeting. Maybe if we'll get a chance to speak, we will highlight these issues regarding the advisories, regarding the traveling of foreign tourists to this sector. And it's a very beautiful place, and we are getting now about 75 new upcoming destinations. So we need to promote these destinations. So I think international market is very good to promote these destinations.
Right. And in the interim, the domestic tourism sector is booming here. Two of the tourists are here with us. You've come from Pune. Give us your name and tell us, since when have you been planning to come to Kashmir, and what has been the experience so far like?
Hello, thank you so much. My name is Namrata, and I have come with my husband. His name is Jitesh. We have come from Pune, and this is for the first time we have come to Kashmir, and so far this is the first day today, and so far we are so happy and so glad that we have come to Kashmir, that really it's the paradise on earth. हम लोग जो सुने थे अभी तक, प्लानिंग कब से चल रही थी, बट ये कभी माने नहीं बिजनेस के लिए, कुछ भी टाइमिंग के लिए, बट अभी जो हम लोग ने यहाँ पे एक्सपीरियंस किया वो बहुत ही अच्छा है. और हम लोग को लगा कि इतने सालों से हम लोग आए नहीं है और अभी आए तो इतना कुछ हम लोग ने मिस किया, बट अगेन एंड अगेन वी वुड लव टू कम ओवर हियर.
Again and again, the domestic tourist always goes back with this feeling when they go back from Srinagar, when they go back from Gulmarg and Pahalgam. But let's talk about the overall message that this G20 is giving. We've spoken about the foreign tourists, we've spoken about the domestic tourists, the film tourism. Shah Rukh Khan has recently come back and he's making a big ticket film here. But as far as other filmmakers across the world are concerned, would you want the delegates who are come here to consider Srinagar, consider Pahalgam, Sonmarg, Gulmarg as a destination for foreign filmmakers as well?
See, my colleagues, they spoke in length about what they want. They want the promotion of tourism. I feel at the moment half job is done. Once the delegations come over, before we used to go to the countries and we want that some ambassadors should be there to promote our destination. And I think now job is done. These delegates are coming here and I see now foreign tourists will come, definitely they will come, and this destination, more tourist destination get explored. As far as Bollywood is concerned, recently we saw some Kashmiri directors also producing movies, and they have shot some, I can say virgin destinations of Kashmir, and there is a big scope for Bollywood in Kashmir, and I feel more and more opportunities will knock the doors.
More and more opportunities will knock the door. That's the hope amongst the tourism sector. That's the hope amongst the domestic tourists as well. And one really hopes that after the delegates see for it themselves when they arrive for G20 as to what this union territory has to offer, any misgivings that they might have about security, about what it has to offer in terms of infrastructure, in terms of an overall experience, I'm sure they'll go back and tell their colleagues and their families as well that if there is heaven on earth, it is indeed here. With Umesh Sharma, this is Arunima.